Ladies and gentlemen, the show is about to begin.
Hello.
Hello there, Mel.
Hiya. How are you doing?
Doing real well. How are you?
Right. I'll just quickly put a sound check in.
Hello there, Mel.
Oh. Hiya. How are you doing?
Doing real well. How are you?
Right. Quickly put a sound check in. Oh. Turn the iPad down.
Oh, okay.
First mistake. Straight one.
Easy
Three
fix.
mistakes and we'll just scrap this show.
Easy fix.
Easy fix. Yeah. See you tomorrow. Thanks for coming.
It's been a great show.
Join Jeff on his channel on Wednesday. See you later. So, how you doing, Jeff? Are you okay?
I'm doing pretty good, my friend. Yes, and doing well. And how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. Obviously, we're standing in. Everyone in the audience, we're standing in for Andrew.
Yep.
He's away on holiday down to that Cornwall.
Yeah, I don't know how he can take a holiday and we can't.
I know. I like to say it's well deserved, but is it really? We've watched this show. Is it really?
Right. Right.
No, hopefully he's having a good time. He might drop in later on, he says. Fingers crossed that doesn't happen, but
We'll see what kind of connection he's got, huh?
I think he says he was fishing tonight, so
Oh yeah.
I think he said he was.
I think he said he's going fishing for mackerel.
Is he? All right.
Something like I remember him saying something about mackerel. I'm not sure.
Well, let's hope he's making his own stargazy pie, and you can finally have a taste of it.
That's right.
Bring that straight back. Yeah. But I've got control. I can show you a picture, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to put you off your tea, dinner, or lunch. I'll leave that one alone. So, this week you've had the assessors round, Jeff, for the hurricane damage. Did that go okay?
It went pretty good. They have to come back again and check things out a little more and go a little more in detail. But I thought they would get it done in one shot, but I guess it's going to take 2 trips to get everything ironed out and get all the claim for all the damage that's been done. And, I want them to be thorough about it. So I'm glad they're coming back because I don't want them to just take a quick peek and say, oh, okay, well, all the other stuff that's been...
Which you would expect after after a catastrophe like that, like a hurricane, you'd expect them just to quickly run in and get it signed off and then get everything ran back up.
Yeah, tornado.
There'll be so many people are putting hyping up the cases, won't they? And my fridge fell out the window and smashed. I had 1,000 pounds worth of salmon in the deep freeze, and that went off. And we used to get it all the time waiting for the electricity board, but the electricity used to go off up in Northumberland place there. You wouldn't believe it. I had just stocked up on. I've got 15 pounds of salmon in the fridge. That just went off, and all about a bit.
It's funny you mentioned that because we did just get about $300 worth of groceries when we stuffed the refrigerator full. I was just walking in, bringing the groceries in to put in the refrigerator, and the power went off. Happened? With the first trip into the house. I had 5 trips in the car.
I remember because you were going out to do something on that afternoon. You texted me from, I think it was, were you going out to do the...
I think it was Kroger's grocery store I went.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, you had texts because I remember seeing... Because I'd made a joke that you had been held up at the grocery store. And Andrew was panicking, thinking, held up?
Oh, it was just a huge line is what it was. That's what I meant by held up. I guess you could say, oh, geez, Jeff held up by gunpoint or something.
Yeah, held up by gunpoint. Don't move or the baguette gets it.
Oh,
you want to have a look in the chat, see who's getting you and see what's going on?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, why not? We'll go right to the top and see who's in.
Okay.
Jeff Pelham Aquatics is in. I've never heard of that, lad. Is he any good?
I'm here.
You any good?
Looking forward to it, yep.
Adele, yeah. Jeez.
Hello, Adele.
Look out, here comes trouble. Craig's Catfish Caves in. Still awake, Adele. Scotty Aquatics. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Greg. Mexicali's in. George. Hi, George.
Hello.
Arnold's in from King's Aquariums and Antworld. Feel free to share each other's channels, you know, like what they normally do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll have the time to. We'll be too busy doing what Andrew does. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Sitting back and going, Donna, have you got that pot pie?
Where's my Henry at?
Where's my Henry? So we got Arnold in.
Hello, Arnold.
3G's in. And Jimmy's in.
Hello, Jimmy. Jimmy, he said, Jeff didn't send me the link, so I made other plans. He says.
Wow, that's all right.
Oh.
Does it involve a woman?
Probably, knowing Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy, if it involves a woman, you've been let off the hook. We'll give you a free hall pass.
That's right.
So he's got 8 in the chat, eh? We're not doing that bad. We've got 8 in the chat. I think he normally gets a bit more than that, mine, but... So, he's also set up the quiz for what to run tonight for him. And I've had a quick look through the questions. And I might struggle on a few of the words being a thick Geordie, but we'll give it a go.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do our best.
Why not? Sound and video's okay. Champion.
That's half the fun, you know, when we get those big long words we're trying to pronounce, and then
yeah,
people will actually know what they how they sound. It can actually be comical for them.
Especially with my accent.
My sister-in-law from England gets a kick when I'm trying to pronounce a word, and she'll just start laughing. She'll, you know,
yeah.
Great fun for them. So, at my expense, but hey, who cares?
I think what is it when you try to say Edinburgh?
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh. Yeah.
Edinburgh.
Yeah. Everyone in Scotland's going, what?
Yep. That and
Arnold's really doing all the links here, so feel free to feel free to go and watch one of their channels if you want. Just see how. I think Andrew's only interested in watch time. We're putting 2 hours in, and that may be it.
Yeah, that's good. I like to see those links going in, though. That's nice.
Yeah,
sharing the information out.
Who's were in the other day when you were doing it?
I was doing it the other day on, I think, Melvin's Legacy.
On Melvin, that's right, yeah.
But he's changed his name. I think it's Storm Riders?
Storm Riders, that's going to be that, isn't it? Storm Riders or Riders?
I don't know. He changes his name more than I, you know, changed the gas in the lawnmower.
He seems settled on this one, though, doesn't he? He seems happy with it.
Oh, yeah.
Until next week.
Yeah. As long as he's happy, that's what matters. You know, that's what
Exactly. What harm you doing? So I tried my first hand at Bankwell, thanks to you, Jeff, because you gives your spot the other night to try my first live stream.
That was wonderful.
That went really well. Better than I thought. Mine helped having Stubbsy on, like, to keep it going.
That was a really great stream.
Yeah.
I tuned in with
that up, yeah.
What's that?
So, I'm saying thank you for setting that up. I really appreciate that.
Oh, you are more than welcome on that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I say, Stubbsy was great, so plenty to talk about. We kept it short. Tried to keep it on topic of fish.
Yep.
But I did really enjoy it.
Oh yeah, I could tell when you and Chris were talking back and forth. I mean, it was you know, it was really a really well structured. I think you guys did great.
Hopefully.
It was enjoyable. I mean,
doing all right for you.
I went through the whole from the beginning to the end. I watched the entire replay of it, and I wasn't I tell you, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Also, you just watch. Oh, that's right. Now you just watch us on mute. Call yourself a friend.
No, I watched it when
I know. I'm only joking. Yeah, I'm only joking.
I watched what I could live, when I came in, and then
you jumped in at the end, and then
I had to go back and catch what I missed.
You had family as well there, didn't you? So
yeah, family showed up, and they
hard to get away when you got family there. I think was it because it was a Wednesday night, I was supposed to have the father-in-law over, but the wife talked him out of it because I was doing this, and I didn't want to look ignorant going in the new garage port fish room. So we cancelled them, and I'm supposed to be making a Sunday breakfast fry up from the tomorrow coming, so he's coming tomorrow instead.
There you go. That'll work out nice.
So he's done that for us.
That's really nice. I think it's wonderful when our wives, they make a
yeah. Oh, the wife's not doing it. She's away. She's working away, so she's left it up to me to sort all this out.
Oh,
so I've got to phone up, apologise, cancel, rearrange, make the breakfast, invite him back.
Oh yeah.
He's worth it, though. He's worth it. So I'll do it. He does plenty for me. Like I say, he's like mate. He's my wife's was going to be a stepdad, but they never actually got married. So, but he's a lovely bloke. I don't think the wife would mind the same, but she did struggle at first, with losing her dad, and then there was another man there, sort of thing. But in the end, she does love him to bits, and he's been there for our daughter from day one. You know what I mean? He's been a fantastic granddad. So, couldn't ask for better.
Excellent. I see we FamLink bot in. I think that's the bot.
Yeah, I think it is. Get some banners going for Andrew.
All right.
Just to keep the show going.
Here we go.
What's that one? Welcome to another fun packed. I wouldn't go that far, Andrew. We should let us write these. Welcome to two old fogies taking over my show.
Right.
Oh, thank you, Arnold. That's very kind of you. And there's Tommy in. Jeff and Mal. He's coming from a quiz. He's heard he's got a good chance of it tonight. A poor turnout for just me and you, so he's got a good chance of winning.
Yeah, I know I'm not going to win. I'm so far behind. I think I'm in the negative on this.
Oh yeah.
I'm in the negative now because I did really well at one point, and then I chose the guppy question. And if you get that wrong, you not only lose the original 5, but you go down 5. So I lost 10 points in one whap. So it's like, oh, come on.
I think I must have the record for the most coming seconds and thirds.
You've been doing well in all the,
Yeah, but never ever winning it, but always just say that coming second, third, or fourth.
You're in the top tier, though.
I tell you, I did Aquarium Adventures. Did you go on that stream last night, Jeff?
No, I didn't. I missed it.
I went on that. I quite like the way he does his quiz. That's it. Where it doesn't matter if you get the right answer or not. It's like fastest finger first as well.
Right. So. I did that last week, though.
Yeah.
The week before this Friday, I did that. I enjoyed that.
I was talking to Sharp because you know how they were talking about having a duel between the two competitions, between Andrew's and Graham's quiz. And they were talking about having a contest between the two. So I was talking to Sharpie about it, and he was like, I wonder whose I'd be on. I says, well, so I'm setting the figure now.
You'll have to come
set the price rates.
He's the heavyweight champion in the quiz.
Oh, he is, isn't he?
He takes breaks, he builds his lead up so far, and then he'll go missing for about 3 weeks. You'll
see in 3 months.
Come up, and then they're getting a little bit too close. He'll come back on and right back up again.
Yeah. Man, his knowledge is fantastic, man. When he's talking, you think, how do you just remember so much just triviality about stuff?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So press end, see what happens.
Yeah. See what's happening here.
What's that button for? End. It speaks for the grand.
Very nice.
You got anything going on in your fish room, Jeff?
Oh, there's always something going on in here. I got a couple new tanks that I had set up, and I got some breeding projects I just started with my another breeding project. Got my black mollies. I picked out my best male and my best female, and I put them in a tank, and it looks like she's starting to get. It's been about a week now, and she's already starting to get fat. So I have a feeling that in about 3 weeks, about 3 weeks from now, I should have a bunch of little wee ones in there swimming around. And
do you do anything special to try and move it on a bit? Do you do water changes or drop the temperature?
Water changes. Oh yeah, I do water changes. Not
everyone's got the little knacks to get them started, haven't they?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, them guys that you just throw them in the water, and as long as it doesn't have a high ammonia or nitrite, they'll breed.
Yeah.
And the black mollies are pretty easy to breed, and they're probably one of my best sellers when I sell my fish on Get Gills.
Yeah.
In fact, I got an email the other day. The guy was inquiring about, you all wanted all females. I was like, well, they're mixed. I can't just. I like to sell them in like trios.
Yeah.
If he wants 2 females and a male, I can sell that way. But I'm not just going to pick out every female I have because that would take away from my breeding stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes it for sell, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like to keep it balanced out a little bit more than that. I mean, not that I don't want to lose a sale or anything, but if he wants some females, he can do that.
Yeah.
Take a male or 2 with it. And
the laws seem to be a bit more strict now in our country, where you're not allowed to sell sort of like livestock and animals unless you're like registered. I think you're allowed to do like little sales. I'm not 100% on that, mind. I'm sure you're allowed to do. Arnold will be able to tell you better. I'm sure you're allowed to do like little private sales, but you're not supposed to do like commercial sales.
Yeah, it is. But the thing I like about Get Gills is because they put my fish in front of a lot of people. You know, in that we're all hobbyist breeders.
Yeah.
People, I've sold quite a bit on there over the last couple of years. Mostly my mollies I've sold, but I've never sold. I haven't been able to. I sold one set of African cichlids to. I don't know if you know him. It was Mike from PA Fish and Tanks.
Yeah.
I sold. He bought a group of my red zebra mbunas from me. And then I sent him some extra ones afterwards. I had one DOA when he got them, and so I just sent him another group of 5. I gave because I have so many of them. I was just like, I'm just going to show extra good customer service, and I'm going to just give them an extra group. Not many sellers will do that, but
Dr. Evil's in the group.
What's that? Oh,
Dr. Evil's in the group. Yeah, it just says Dr. Evil's in the building.
There he is.
Yeah.
$100 million.
1.5 pork pie.
Hello, Andrew. How is it going? How is Cornwall? I bet he's having a great time.
He will be.
Going fishing, enjoying food at nice restaurants, relaxing. He's doing it all.
Getting drunk.
You got to be having a great time.
Henry's from down there, because Cornwall's big for cider, so the world's his oyster, because he likes his cider, doesn't he?
Oh,
Cornwall's the capital place in England for cider.
Oh, nice.
Now,
how far away is that from you, Cornwall?
Cornwall, it'll probably take, it's probably about 680 miles, something like that.
Oh. Quite a trek.
Yeah. I'm just going off, because when I go down to Exeter, I know it takes us between 8 and 10 hours drive for me in Newcastle down to the Exeter.
Okay.
Depending on what the roads are like and how many times you've got to come off a road works and join a different motorway. But it's not too bad. I'd once done it one when I was telling you the other day when COVID hit and the wife got COVID and she said, "Come and pick us up." Well, everything was about to shut down because of COVID, so I had to drive down Exeter, pick her up, then wanted her out the house as quick as possible having COVID, so I had to hire in the back of the car and then drive straight home. Well, as I was getting further and further up the motorway, more and more things were shutting as I was getting there, so by the time I hit halfway at Leeds, that was it. There was just nothing else open until I got home.
Wow, yeah.
But it was like one of them like disaster movies, like when you're watching zombie movies.
Yeah, it felt like the zombie.
And then just like everything stops and you suddenly realise you're the only person there in the world left. That's what it was like. I was
like 28 days later.
Yeah.
It felt
was
like
funny
at the beginning of COVID, it did feel that way. Kind of like an apocalypse type thing happening at the time. Just everybody was scared. Everybody didn't, Yeah, it was.
And when the flights first opened up, I had to fly down to Exeter to pick the car up because she was getting a doctor's call from then on. And on the flight down, it's not like a massive international flight; it's just an internal flight, so it's not that big of a plane. But there was only 6 people on the plane, and the hostess come up and says, "Do you mind going sitting by the seat?" And I made a joke. I says, "Oh, because I'm too fat." And she says, "Yeah, it actually is to balance the plane out." So she had the 6 who were dotted around the plane to balance it out.
Ah.
And I says, "Oh, it's because I am fat." So we all had to manage a fire exit each. So we all had, the extra room for your legs.
Yeah. So
all 6 had a fire exit each on the plane.
They probably had the social distancing thing in mind too, keep everybody separated enough,
It did, yeah. Well, like I said, there was just no one wanting to even fly if they could have flown because you weren't allowed to really do it, sort of thing. It was only like emergency key workers and things like that. Well, at the time I was working for the electricity board and I had to go into people's houses, so I had one of them. We had in England, we had key worker letters. And everyone thought it was special because I had a key worker letter. I was dying to give mine away so I could be off, to be quite honest, with the rest of them. What we're doing with the electricity board, we had to just do emergencies only. So basically, the first lad that had to do it was like, he's on 2 weeks, and then the next lad would do 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks. So it was split between 16. Well, I hit really lucky because I was 2nd week, so I had 2 weeks off. Then I had to go and do 2 weeks in, and then I was off for the rest of COVID. It was lush.
Oh yeah, that's good.
That was really nice. Missed them time. Ritesh is in. I knew he'd join for the quiz.
Hey Ritesh.
How you doing?
Welcome to Here Fishy Fishy. We're taking this over, and we may keep Andrew on, but we're gonna see about that. I'm just kidding, of course.
We're really kidding. Andrew's not in a holiday. We've kidnapped him. He's in the broom cupboard.
The thumbnail was fantastic. The takeover show. I love that.
We should maybe think about doing a show with Sel, Jeff. If you were going to do a show, how would you run it? Is there any ideas of how you'd like it if you'd done like a duo show, me and you?
Oh, I have some ideas that I've tried to implement in the past that I think I'd still like to keep going on, like having the YouTube channel show and tell and all that kind of stuff. People showing something they're interested in or a project they're doing. Just kind of make it easy for everybody, accessible for people to come in and show stuff.
So it would be like open for anyone that's got like a YouTube account, really, then in a fish tank.
Yeah, or even what my ideal is that sometimes there's a lot of people that watch our channels.
Yeah.
Who have who are into the hobby, but they don't have a channel per se. So they come on and watch our. They might want to express theirs, and they can do it easily. With a little bit of help.
Yeah.
Getting them in to show their stuff. And I just think I know the reason why I did that is because I remember before I started my channel it's been about a year and a half, 2 years now, something like that.
Yeah.
I'd go on. I've been watching like Primetime Aquatics and all different ones, and I was like watching.
That Jason, is it Primetime Aquatics? I think it is.
Yeah, Jason and Joanna, yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching them. I've been watching a lot of channels, a lot of them. And I subscribe to most everyone. I'm watching them like, wow, I'm watching their tanks. I said, I'm looking around here. I got all my aquariums. I'm like, oh man, that looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Sharing the hobby out and, sharing your experiences with them. I thought to myself, man, that would be nice if I could do that. And I thought that, well, if somebody like me came across with their thing and saying, hey, you want to join and show your tanks, and I'd have jumped at it.
Yeah.
And then eventually I started my own channel, and then I was able to start, sharing out a little bit. And
it's a really good idea, Jeff, because it's like that, like you say, it's that first step when people maybe don't want to try doing content, but just get a little taster.
Yes.
Sort of thing.
That's what I was thinking. I thought to myself, I would have jumped at that opportunity, like 3 years ago. I've been watching YouTube for years.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's probably, I think, 2008.
I never really got into YouTube until, I would say probably about 2017. So it was really late when I started watching YouTube. I knew of YouTube, and my niece had a channel, and it was doing really well, and I just couldn't understand what people were saying in it, to be quite honest. But then you go down the little different rabbit holes and stuff like that, and you think, it's actually really good. I've learned quite a bit today just sitting on my backside watching telly.
Yeah, you get a lot. I learned a lot on this YouTube. When I started watching, I remember, I can remember, for some reason or another, I remember numbers from way back. I remember being on, that's when primetime, they had less subs than I have today. They had like 500 subs. They were just starting out, and I was watching them. I was like, wow, these guys are really great. And look at them today. They're what, 200, 300,000 subs. Really fascinating content they do too. I mean, really interesting. They keep, they do
videos are good as well, aren't they? I think that's what makes a channel, isn't it? When
oh yeah, they work good as a team. Also
yeah.
as husband and wife. They are really the banter they have back and forth is kind of interesting. You see them every once in a while. You can pick up on those little nuances.
Yeah, definitely. You can see there's like a proper partnership there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. That's always fun. I'm watching them and other channels that become gigantic, and then not mention any names, but sometimes you might get put off a little bit by some of the way they act and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. That there is some of that kind of I'm better than you kind of attitude. Yeah, definitely.
That's one thing. I mean, likely it will never happen if I get have a big channel. I'm not trying to get. I'm just trying to share my stuff, but I know for a fact that I would never have the holier than thou attitude. I've never ever do that. In fact, I generally put everybody ahead of me. So.
Well, I'm hoping obviously my channel's really new, but I'm hoping I'll always be at that part where I'm learning with you, sort of thing. Kind of attitude. I don't want to ever get to the part where, if I did, I would hope someone would pull us down straight and say, "Hello, come back here, get out the clouds, son."
Yeah,
I would hope someone would do it, because you can see it would be easy to do and get led along, but hopefully, I'm hoping it just come from the attitude of, this is what I do. Well,
yeah. And this is well, I'm giving myself a shameless plug here for the Wednesday show next week.
Have you got a show on Wednesday?
Oh, I'm going to keep on Wednesday, absolutely.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm saying, have you got a show on Wednesday? Have I not took it over all together?
Oh yeah, I've got it together this time. Like we're speaking of right now, one of the topics, I can just go ahead and say this, is going to be about aquarium elitism. We got these elitists that they have that holier than thou attitude, about keeping fish and stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's a high caliber breeders and stuff, but as long as they don't make you think that, well, you're not going to be able to achieve this because I'm here and you're down here. See, I don't like that. I like to, like you say, everybody's learning together. Somebody has more experience than somebody else, they can, help them.
Yeah.
Make them feel like they're tiny next to this gigantic mountain. It's just, I see that a lot on some of these other channels, and it's like, I wouldn't want to be that way. I'm going to be friendly with my friends, and like I say, everybody that subscribes and stuff, and I'm friendly with everyone. So
yeah,
I think that's what really matters. People can tell if you're in it for fame and fortune and all this other kind of stuff, and then they can tell that if you got real passion for the hobby. If you got real passion for the hobby, it shows. You got a guy keeping fish. He loves them. He talks about them. It's easy to see that the difference between realism and then somebody who just wants to become a star.
Yeah, you can see, can't you, when you're watching some of the journeys, you can see when the media savvy side of it sets in, and then they go down that path, and everything from that on, then that minute on, you can see it's all been media prepped, and they're watching the P's and Q's, and they're not upsetting, and they're trying to just come across natural. It's like Vince on Twisted Koi. That's what I love his channel for, because it's so natural. It's him to a T. He's not putting no airs or creases on, and his videos are like about an hour long each one, but I just seem to put them on later. That's what I meant, watching airs and just watching them prattle on in the garden and having a bit of fun. We can see how genuine he is, but then, like you say, some of the bigger ones, obviously you're not going to name names, but I still like him and I still watch him, and he likes doing DIY. So that's why I like him. But you can see from when you're watching his videos from like 9 years ago, when that media savvy kicked in.
Yeah, there's a whole demeanor shift.
Yeah.
There's a demeanor shift there, and it's like, okay.
Yeah.
He was showing, the person was showing stuff, and then all of a sudden it had a different feel to it. And I was like, I don't think that's for me anymore. So. And
you went from being like that, to like that size in a couple of programs. How did you do that?
Yep. Absolutely.
Should we have a quick look into the chat, see what's going on?
Sure, that sounds good.
See if we've messed around Andrew's channel enough to get rid of people.
It looks like 18 in chat at the moment.
Ricky's he's obviously joined. Leanne's evening, Leanne, from the Herd Wave.
Oh, Leanne, hello. I didn't see her come in. I missed it. That's the thing with my eyesight. I missed. There she is. Hello, Leanne. Sorry I missed you there. My eyesight is so bad. I got to get some new glasses, you guys. It's just terrible. Okay.
When do you think we should start the quiz?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Should we start it now?
Sure, we can do that.
Get cracking on the quiz, eh?
Yeah.
Or have a break, and then come back for the other half, eh?
All right.
First number. That's a bingo. Wrong one. Right, so we'll get cracking with the quiz, eh?
Alrighty.
I'll set all the questions out for us. All I have to do is read them out when I find them. Question. Here we go.
Question number 1.
Is everyone ready? Or should we wait? Hi, Deb. Oh, hi, Debs.
Hello, Deb. Welcome.
Just in time for the quiz. Should I wait a bit longer? What do you reckon?
We have 17 in here.
17. Debs and Ritisha, yeah. So the 2 winners are definitely, yeah.
Yeah. I think we can go ahead and start with the first question.
Right, first question. Here we go. It's an easy one. If you remember the rules for goldfish and guppy, please say you do, because I can't really remember them. There's a goldfish. You're asking someone else, you're nominating someone else, and guppy, you're taking the question yourself. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Right. Here we go then. Question number 1. What are baby fish called? Oh,
We got one. Looks like.
who was saying?
I'm seeing her. Herdwave Aquatics. Leanne, I
Oh,
see.
Leanne. How about that, eh? Put you on the leaderboard, Leanne.
Jimmy was close in the second. Then we had Arnold third. Debs was fourth. Sandy Doty. Hello, Sandy. Good to see you. Ritesh was next, and then Silver Creek. And then I think that's it for the answers on this one.
There's the leaderboard.
Nice.
I'll post this off to Andrew. Yeah, Andrew. Pay for that delivery.
Yeah, he can deal with it.
He can afford it with everything he's doing in his life. Off to Cornwall on a whim. Question number 2. Oh,
Melanotania. What type of fish?
I'm pleased you said that, Jeff.
Oh, I know what that is. Melanotania. I'll go ahead then.
Oh, got a winner.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Mexican. No, it was Herdwave again. No. It was Mexicali got it. Rainbow.
Mexicali, I've got.
And then 3G, and then me, and then Debs.
George, you're on the board. George Dawes is on the board.
Good job, George. Very good job. It says Australian rainbow fish. So,
Whoa.
we'll put a
We're
question.
going off the first. We're going off what's on. I should have said that at the very start. We're going off what Andrew's put as the answer. Any arguments, you're going to have to take it yourselves in the car park. Come back in afterwards. The winner
You're
gets
telling me to get my shite together. My shite's getting together as best I can there, matey. As good as it's ever going to get.
Question 3.
All right.
You ready?
Ready. Kuzo is an aniseed.
Ouzo is an aniseed flavour liqueur from which country? I quite liked it when I was young. I used to get this and Pernod and black mixed with cider. Get you really drunk.
Oh yeah, I know that. Oh, did mine not go? Oh, it looks like I got it first.
Next one, we'll have a quick look.
Greece.
The answer was Greece. Right. Double check. I think I've got you down there, Jeff, as the winner that time.
Yep.
And then Silver Creek said Japan. So, Jeff, 1 point.
I know because I drank Ouzo a long time ago, and I tell you what, it was the most drunk I'd ever been in my life.
Oh, it is, isn't it? You don't realise how quickly it hits you, and then when you hit that fresh air, you're out and about.
Oh, might as well jump off a 20-story building and go head first.
We used to have these, I can't remember what they were called, but when I was younger, we used to go out. Because beer was a bit of a man's taste, and you didn't really like it. So we used to get these pints of cider, half lager, Pernod and blackcurrant juice.
Ooh.
And them were really lethal.
Oh, yeah.
Knock your sideways there, man. Right, next question, eh?
Alrighty.
Don't forget to look out for if anyone's shouting, go be your goldfish. Ian from Ian's Aquarium Magic. Hello, son. You alright? Next one.
Which fish has the name that is also associated with Enbo's hairstyle?
An 80s hairstyle.
80s hairstyle. With an 80s hairstyle. Yeah, see my eyes. Look like a bee to me.
Debs.
Oh,
I've got Debs down there.
Mullet. Well done, Debs. We do have a couple new joiners in. We have Ian Lane from Aquarium Magic is in. Hello, Lane.
See me in there. Thank you for putting me in that video you done on the when you mixed them all in and you had everyone's shouting out everyone. Very appreciated.
Yes.
Nice steps. Crew cut, Jimmy says.
Hey, I gave myself a haircut today before the show. Doesn't look too bad. Save myself $30.
Comb over. I wish I could even get a comb over nowadays, Jimmy. My comb went on eBay years ago.
I just take the trimmers out and zip it all off, and then that's it.
Right, how many questions are up there? Question 5, Question 5, and I think we'll let you have a pee break.
Yeah.
We'll have a chit chat with that after that.
Sounds great.
Question 5. Which William wrote Lord of the Flies?
Lord of the Flies. I don't know that.
I wouldn't know that one.
You know that one?
I wouldn't know that one.
I don't know that one either. Let's see what.
Debs, Shakespeare, God knows. Ritesh. Google must be down.
Goulding.
Aquatics. Oh, try spelling it different. I have to be tough. Try spelling it different.
Yeah, that's right.
Robin. Speaking of Robin.
Is that Batman and Robin?
Batman. Where's Robin? Yay!
Rumor has it he's on holiday. No.
Tommy, you got it right that time.
Golden.
Scores on the doors. After 5 questions.
Well done.
There you go. Get yourself a quick cuppa.
Yeah.
Talk amongst yourselves. No conferring.
Enjoying myself a nice cup of coffee myself, yeah.
I was going to say give Andrew a like, but it's really give us a like. So, do you really do it or not? Go on, give Andrew a like. Why not?
Give him a like.
He's all right in small doses, especially this week because it's a very small dose.
Well, he's got, it's kind of nice for him. He's on automatic pilot. He's down in Cornwall enjoying beautiful weather, enjoying food. Just
watch hours.
The lads are doing a great job. I'm just going to take it easy for a while. And
I'm a bit disappointed he's only lasted for 2 hours. My arms in jello. Oh God, I got the shakes. Speaking of the shakes, have you ever tried one of them? The TENS machines. They got what to stick on to try and get your muscles to work again. When they put the neck ropes on.
I've seen them, but I've never had one.
Hey, well, an ex-girlfriend. This is when they first come out. An ex-girlfriend. So we're talking 25, 30 years ago. She got one, and I thought, I'm going to try and build myself up here. So I stuck one on that pec, sat in the chair with a cup of coffee like that, took some cream on it. I scalded myself all over with this.
I can picture that. I can picture that happening. Oh, yeah.
The poor dog that I had at the time didn't know what was going on.
You get it all over your.
I was having a fit.
I was like, oh yeah, it's good for the skin. I meant to do that.
Yeah, Tommy had one on his hand when he had his accident with his hand. Yes.
This is therapy.
I have no confidence in the new followers.
Oh. Should we play that? Was that one on there? Roll the Star Wars theme. Dun, 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 dun.
I wish I had it. You want to go back to the Death Star?
Yeah.
He took it in good faith, though, didn't he? He looked like a boiled egg.
Oh. Don't kill me. You're killing me again. Oh,
God, that was funny.
May the force be with you. Okay.
Right. He's all got yourselves in the cuppa, and we'll get cracking with
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Question number 6. Echolocation is a navigation system used by which animals?
Oh, a few different ones.
Aye, I thought there was as well, but we'll just have to go off what Andrew said. No arguing. British.
British got it before me.
And then LGS Shrimp comes in with what I would have said as well.
But it's sonar. Underwater.
That's right,
sonar.
yeah. Aye, because it's sonar because it's underwater. Correct. Right. British, you're getting the point for that.
Yeah.
Anyone shouting Guppy or dolphin? Guppy or dolphin? Guppy or goldfish? No, not yet.
You know what? I'll go ahead and do the guppy. I'm so far behind. Why not? That way I can answer it with my voice rather than try to type it because...
Tommy, I'm sure I had seen that on some Discovery Channel where you were doing clicks and bouncing it off stuff.
Oh,
I'm sure I had seen that.
Now we put full confidence on the new overlords.
Full confidence.
Hey, Ricky.
Please. If you drop us a $5, you can quite easily say as you had said guppy on that one. Right. So the answer was, according to Andrew, Bat. Gee, Batman. Right. Question 7. This is the anagram one.
Oh, no. Well, I don't want that for my guppy question.
For 10 points. Right? We're ready? Anagram. I'll tell you exactly what it is. It is one word. And here it is. And it's not the Foo Fighters. That's 2 words. And there'll be 2 words in. Well, that sounds like it would be a good name for a band. It's right as don't wanna be your monkey wrench. So it's one word.
One word.
Fighter fish.
That's what Ritesh says, fighter fish.
Nah, you need 2 F's.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
The herd wave aquatics. Well done, Leanne.
Leanne got it. Wow.
10 points onto your 1 point. Puts you on to 11.
Wow, good job, Leanne.
2 seconds, I just double check. 10 points. Yeah. Well done.
Oh.
Come on, the northeast. Well done, Leanne. And I didn't text her the answers beforehand. She's just on the other side of the river today, so she got
out the window. Hey, it's
there's proof of the answer. Triggerfish. Well done.
Hello, DJ Guppy.
Next question.
Yep. Next question is
this is fish related in a very, very strange way. Right? You can tell us what the strange way that this is fish related. I might give you an extra bonus point.
I have no idea. Not even sure who Annie Mae Bullock is. Myself?
Oh, God, Leanne, you're running away, yeah.
Wow. Turner.
Tina Turner.
So what does it have to do with fish?
We'll see if anyone gets it for a bonus point. In the film, a husband was played by...
Silver Creek says because she smells fishy.
That's it. Should we just move on? Anyone going to get it? Was played by Lawrence Fishburne.
Oh, Fishburne.
So a little bit fishy.
Yeah, a little bit fishy.
Next question.
All right.
Oh, this is the what fish, where it just gives you the like a hangman. What do you call it again? Like hangman. Can't remember what it's called. Where it gives you one letter out of the
yeah, it's not anagram, is it? It's a
anagram. Is it anagram? No, that's the mixy up one.
Oh, that's the mixed up one.
This is a fill in the blanks. That's it. Fill in the blanks. Well done, Ritesh. If I could give you a point for getting that right now, if I could give you a point for getting that right, you would have one. But that was pretty strict. Right, go for 10 points. Guess what letter he's give you for 10 points? Yep, he's give you an E.
Am I?
I suppose I best go down to have a look at the answer.
What fish am I? Something that ends with an E.
It doesn't end with an E, Jeff. It's got a E second last letter.
E is the last letter.
No, second last letter. There's another letter after that.
Oh, there is. Oh my goodness.
Trying to put people off. You're trying to put people off so you'll get all the 10 points, aren't you?
Oh, I have no idea what this could be.
No, Vark, to be quite honest, I would never get it off the E. Tell us if you want to move on. Cookies!
Yeah, DJ says guppies. Let's see here. B.
Who reckons we should get another letter?
Yeah, let's go another letter.
Another letter. So this is for 8 points, Andrew. Got this for?
M. See here now. Starts with an M. Ritesh says mud skipper.
Mud skipper. Let's have a look. Yeah!
Yay, Ritesh! 8 points.
Ritesh. 8 points for that, Ritesh.
Well
So
done.
put you were on 1. You're now on 9.
Good job.
Jan's on 12. George is on 1. Jeff's on 1. Debs is on 1. Tommy is on 1. Ritesh is on 9. Go, Ritesh!
Yeah.
What are you drinking tonight, Ritesh, any case?
Mud skipper, he said. I'm just kidding.
What's going Right. How many questions is there normally in this quiz? 12, 13, 14, 15 questions.
15 questions, yep.
And we're up to number 10. So question, what the hell's going on? Right. Next question. Get ready. Which part of the goblin shark can travel 10 feet per second?
Shark. 10 feet per second. Huh. I don't. Oh, Silver Creek says tailfin. Well, Ritesh says rostrum.
I don't even know what rostrum is, so what's rostrum?
I have no idea. But then Silver Creek says, Tommy says, it's tailfin, it's mouth, it's mating organ. He says.
It's hoverboard. Ritesh, get back and tell me what rostrum is. Long nose. Nah. I'm going to have to give it, because you said long nose rostrum, I'm going to have to give it Silver Creek, because he said it's mouth and it's jaw.
Oh.
Within a mouth that shoot out.
Yeah.
I think it has. So we'll settle for Silver Creek Aquatics. It's mouth, because it's mouth, it's jaw is the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Silver, Tommy, you're now on 2. I think it's about time to start shouting.
Goblin or no? I'll go. Guppy.
Shout Goblin.
I'm going.
Guppy, is it?
Yeah.
We'll have a quick look to see what Guppy is. Just so not breaking the rules.
I'm so far down, and even if I get it wrong, I'll still be.
We'll have a quick look to see what Guppy is. Just so. Here's the rules. Coming along the ticker tape now. Are you choose a guppy or a goldfish? If you choose guppy, then you are the only you can answer the question. So this is just the next question, just for you, Jeff.
Okay. All right.
Pressure's on.
It is always.
Back to questions, and it was question 11, I think, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, so the answer to the last one was Joe. So we'll give it to him for saying mouth. Give it to Tommy.
Answer, it's jaw.
I've got a 30-second timer.
Jaws? It's jaw. It's jaw? That's the answer.
So that's the answer after the last one. I'm going to give you it now. I'm just looking for a 30-second timer.
I thought that was the question. It's like,
when you're talking away in the background, I'm going, is this a film?
I was prepared. Okay, ready for the question. Okay.
Yeah, it's a question. Just for you, Jeff.
France had 18 kings. Which name? 18 kings. I would have to get to the question. I have no idea.
20.
Louis?
22.
King Louis? Or, no.
Type it.
Louis?
Type it.
Oh, no. I can do it with my voice on this one because I'm the only one able to. Right?
I'll have to say yes, you can.
Oh, I thought that for the guppy. That's the reason why I called the guppy because
you can see it. I'll give you it. Makes no difference in any case because Leon's a runaway winner this week.
Yeah, I spelled it wrong.
Oh, well, I have to take it back off you now then. Right, Jeff. Because I like you.
Wow.
6.
I tell you what, I was like, oh no, why did I do this to myself? That's right.
George. That's a George.
I was like, what? And then I see it was answer. I was like,
this was no potent accident.
I'm absolutely blind right now. Put these on, and I'm just partially blind.
Okay, this was no game show accident. Right, you are right there with Louis.
Louis.
Next question is the bonus is for 5.
Okay.
Ooh, Jeff, if you get this right, it puts you on to 11. Ritesh, this would put you on to 14.
Now I got to type this one, right?
Leon, this puts you on to 17. Now you have to type this one, Jeff.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
How many faces does the dodecahedron have? Wrong. King's World, wrong. Jeff Pelham, wrong. Heard we have, wrong. Jeff Pelham again, wrong. Dodecahedron. Ritesh got it right. 12.
12, okay.
There you go. A dodecahedron has 12 pentagonal sides.
What is that, a dodecahedron?
I think it's like, you know them, when people used to play that game, was it Dungeons and Dragons, and used to have dice with like loads of faces.
Oh, okay.
You know, it was like a
oh yeah,
but it's got 12 faces, so I think that's what it is. It's like a 3D dice with 12 faces.
I actually played Dungeons and Dragons when I was a kid, you know, just a little bit. But
yeah. I was never into it, Jeff. I was an outside kid playing football. Right, so that was for 5 points, wasn't it? Is it 5 bonus points on Ritesh?
Yeah, that was a bonus for 5 points.
Well done, Ritesh. He's just pinched the lead off Leon.
Wow.
Leon's on 12, Ritesh is on 14.
Ooh.
Jeff's on 6, Jeff's in 3rd place.
All right.
It's a geometric shape. Yeah.
Yep.
Like when them fancy dice, I think. Yeah, we're gone. DJ Guppy's right for the comments. DJ Guppy, he's calling us out for bullshit. Take it up with Andrew next week.
That's right.
Yeah.
Send them to him.
I only know people with 2 faces. I don't know if you with them too. Just trying to cover up that I had no idea. Right. Back to the questions, banners. Next question. Does anyone want to choke goldfish on it? Risk pushing the other one out the way. Got three questions left and a goldfish.
No show next week. Signal not strong enough.
Oh, we must be doing bad then, Jeff. He doesn't want us to take over. It's cancelled. I'd rather not go ahead. Oh.
I'm sure we can.
Oh, well. Gives her a week off.
Yep.
We're streaming this to our channels as well, aren't we?
Yeah, we can do that too.
Yeah, we've done it.
Yes, we have.
I'm waiting away. Yeah, we've done it.
Arnold says Austin Powers' new film is out. Oh, wow. I didn't know there was a new one. I haven't seen any previews for it. Have you?
I haven't, no.
I love the Austin Powers series. They're fun.
Right, so that was the question. Answer the last one. Next one. No one shouting fish. Pinot Noir, Temporoli, and Shiraz are varieties of which fruit?
I think I got that one.
Yeah. Jeff, you got it. For 1 point.
Great.
How early, Jan? You let the northeast down. Jeff's now on 7. Not a fancy 7 with one of the lines down for you, Jeff.
Alrighty.
Right. I think everyone got that. I think you've all got problems. You got that too easy.
Yeah, Pinot Noir is a wine. Deb says wine.
Oh, it's a wine. I didn't realize it was actually the grape as well. I thought it was like, I thought it was just a dark grape that they used. I didn't realize it was a Pinot grape. I
used to wait tables years and years ago when I was much younger, and so I had to know all the wines. And
funny you should say that. I used to go to restaurants and sit at tables and be waited on. What a coincidence!
Yeah, that's right. I did it.
Go on, Jeff. You were saying there you used to wait tables.
Yeah, a long time ago for a while. Yeah, it was fun.
Any good tales from it?
Not really.
Not really. That was a bit of an anticlimax. You best pull your game up. If we want to have next week's show, you best pull your game up, Jeff. Yeah.
Right.
Right. Next question, Question 13. The movie Walk the Line is about which singer? Oh, Debs. It. Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Debs, do you still want to go up there? Sorry, I didn't see that there. I don't know if it was in time or out of time. Do you want to go goldfish on the next one? And
yeah, because I got that one right.
All right. Because Jeff jumped in there too fast.
Johnny Cash was my dad's favorite music artist.
Do you know what's his wife? I've seen it before you got rid of it. Right, goldfish, who do you want to nominate? That's right, they didn't nominate. Goldfish is the nominate one, isn't it?
Yeah, Debs calls goldfish.
Right, who are you going to call goldfish on, Debs? For Leon. Get in, Leon. Come on.
Leon, okay. It's for you, Leon.
This you got Google ready. Right, for the answer to the last one was Johnny Cash. Live from San Quentin.
Because mine, I walk the line.
Very good, yeah. Very good. Thank you very much. Right, Leanne, are you ready? Is it? Yes, I'm ready, Jeff.
Ready.
Ready.
Okay, so this is for Herdway. For Leanne.
This is for Herdway, only here we go. A hippophobic is afraid of which animal? Johnny Cash was the best cook for it. Right, tell me, timer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
She says
18,
horses.
19. Horses. Oh, correct, Leanne.
All right.
I'll put you on 5 points, put you on 17, takes back the lead. Wow, it's never been this interesting since Andrew first started the quiz.
Yeah, she's doing great.
Jan's on 17.
This is exciting, isn't it? I mean, it's a real battle going on here. This is a real battle happening. Mm-hmm.
I keep on saying George, it's Yohei, isn't it? Yohei is on 1, Jeff is on 8, Deb is on 1, Tommy's on 2, and Ritesh.
Deb says, yay, Leanne.
Yeah, Leanne. And Ritesh is on 14. So it's final question. But it means nothing because Leanne's won. She's on 17. But for prestige and honor of actually trying, that is the last question. Bones from which creature were previously used to stiffen faucets?
No idea on that one.
Well done, Adele. You finally got yourself on the board. Coming late.
Wow.
See, you'd have stuck around, Adele. You never know. You could have won it.
Well done, Adele.
1 point. You're here, Debs and Adele, all on 1 point. Tommy on 2. Yeah, come third on 8. Ritesh, second on 14. And Leanne, the winner, on 17.
Congratulations.
Now, with special permission to say well done. That's it. Don't give her nothing.
Well done.
Yeah. We were trying to work out special prizes out of Andrew's prize pool, but he wouldn't let her have it, would he? Congrats, Leanne. Correct. Well done.
We put him under a little bit of pressure. What is it, $100 Amazon gift card?
Amazon, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, it was $100, but if it was in the UK, you were getting a little bit extra for the
£100. Thanks, Andrew.
Thanks, Andrew. Well done, Leanne. Well, you've won that one.
He says, I've never won.
Stormed it.
You did great. You earned it.
Yeah, you stormed that one.
Yes.
Poor Ritesh. The quiz was absolutely rigged. That's what I would be saying as well, Ritesh. So, how do you think Jeff's getting on the night?
I think it's going really well. That was a great quiz there.
Yeah, I think he set that out pretty easy for just to follow there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and the answer just to make sure was wheel. Yeah. Right, get with that. I wish we had that 60 seconds set up. We could have done that. Right, the brand. We'll see what videos he's got set up. And show one, eh?
Yeah.
He's got the bingo. He's got I think this is the one where he's full.
Let me see, where did I put that sandal? I know it's here somewhere.
Hey, look at me!
Sandal. Where's me sandal? Oh, hey, hey, hey! Oh, I'm like, oh, blummy, I know. Oh,
get up,
dear,
you clumsy.
Pants. Oh, me pants. Oh, dearie me. I'm going to have a shower now. Oh, blooming blimey. It's so cold. Oh, dear. I better get in the shower. Oh, no.
Spiders.
Got quite a bit of hair there as well, didn't it? It was only last year.
Yeah, he did.
This show must have put years on him.
That's good.
I lost my hair worrying about his show.
Well, I gave myself a haircut today. I almost shaved it off, but I was like, nah.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep it while I still have some.
Exactly. Make the most of it.
Yeah.
Get the Grecian 2000 on.
Yeah, I got to do that.
Yeah, with the mustache. Come out looking like a Spanish waiter. Whoa.
Yeah. Pinot Noir or Chianti. Bwizzle's in the house. Hi, Brandon. Nice.
Just missed the quiz.
We just finished. Yeah, the quiz was good. Leanne was the big winner this week. She did really, really well.
Ritesh is probably right because Leanne is my neighbour. Hi, Leanne.
I gave them a JKV.
Got one more.
Well, that was a rather smooth quiz. I think it went by rather well.
It went by too quick, didn't it?
It went by pretty quick.
Only on it at 1:15, and I promised 2 for him. Best get the piano out, Jeff.
Yeah,
going for the hour for him.
We've been doing well here. So, now we were talking about possibility of having another stream going.
Yeah, between me and you.
Yeah.
I think that's full on its backside. No,
I think it's
going to be slightly different, isn't it? We're going to try and stay on topic with fish if we're all going to do one, aren't we? Don't mind the odd little taking the wrong stream, but we're going to try and stay on topic.
Yep.
What do you think? Do you have a quiz? Something along that line?
Maybe we could, yeah.
Yeah.
Do that. Now that we know how to do it, I mean,
Yeah.
that would be interesting.
Oh, what you've learned tonight and what I've learned tonight, we could start 2 quizzes.
Yeah. Yep. Yes, we could. Retention, my video studio is finally ready now. I've been changing the design for a year after it was done the first time, but I think this is final. I'll start getting new fishes for this place. Hey,
Nice.
great.
Are you going to be producing more videos? Because I think I've been on your channel and you haven't got any fish ones yet. Ritesh, are you going to be?
That'd be great if you could, yeah.
Yeah. I know he's had a lot on his plate over the last couple of years, hasn't he, with the cancer?
Yeah. I believe me, I
Adam.
fully sympathize with him because we've been down that road here at our house. So
Yeah.
it's not
Not you,
easy.
Jeff, was it?
Oh, it wasn't me, it was my wife.
All right.
Yeah. But thank God that they caught it in time and was able to do a very major surgery to prevent it. And so far, it's been cancer free for the last 2 years.
Brilliant.
It was
That's the difference between America and England. People keep on saying like England's got a fantastic health service and all that. But America does pretty good because you get screened pretty well, don't you? If you're paying, you get screened.
Oh yeah, we have a pretty decent insurance that would help to cover it, but there's a bit of out of pocket cost. But you know what? It's like saves your loved one. I mean, money is nothing. Money is nothing in this world.
Yeah,
for what's important.
We are. Yeah, my doctors at the minute, it's a bit like a postcode lottery. If you're in the right postcode, you get treatment. If you're not, you don't seem to get treatment.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They have the thing around in England where you go for when you hit certain ages, you go for like what the class is MOTs just to make sure you're still okay and things like that. You're supposed to get them every 10 years, I think. I've never had one. I'm 50. Never had one. I went into the doctor's last time. I says, "Do you do these MOTs that the doctors do?" Yeah. I guess you don't then.
What do they call those? The panels. They decide who gets the treatment, who doesn't. Is that what they do?
Yeah. It's a strange one, Jeff, because I had a hernia operation. I had a big hernia sticking right out there. I couldn't even put my pants on without squashing it. So went to the doctors. Oh, well, we'll send you for a test, see how you get on. So I went to the hospital, and the hospital done one of them ultrasounds on there we do for babies. So done with them, and the nurse says to us straight away, "It's really big. I guarantee you'll be in within a couple of weeks. It's that big." I went, "All right, fair enough." Went back to the doctor, and the doctor says, "So, we're just going to have to learn how to live with it. I went, that's not what they've just made at the hospital. She says, no, what they shouldn't have said anything to you. I says, no, they've said to me the size of it, I should be getting it seen to in 2 weeks. Well, she shouldn't have said that because it comes out of our doctor's surgery's funds. I didn't really care where it comes from. I've paid it in the National Health all my life.
Yeah.
If I need it done, it needs to be done. So she says, no, it comes out of us. I says, so let's get it straight. I'm at work. I'm paying national insurance to have the national health. What you wanted is to actually have to give up work because I can't do work no more because of the way it is, and I can't bend over and get into people's cupboard. And then you'll sort this out after I've lost my job. Where's the sense in that? Yes. So I had to get to see another doctor in our doctor's surgery, and like, there was a bit argy-bargy between the two of them, and then I think a month later I got the operation. So it appears not to let them just tell you, because a lot of people would have just walked away and said, all right, fair enough, mister. Thank you.
Yeah, you have to stand up for your rights nowadays for the doctors.
It makes us laugh because I've got a friend and he's in like a different doctor's surgery. He coughs and he's away for a scan. That's how their doctor's surgery works. But in ours, you can practically be walking in, where you can practically be wheeled in a cart. And they would say, all right, go on then, we'll give you a week off work.
That's terrible. That is terrible.
But that's what it's like. There is good doctors and there's good nurses, don't get us wrong. It's like I say, it's the postcode lottery in our country. It depends where you live and what doctors you've been assigned to.
Mm-hmm. Well, what they're missing out on is they see somebody getting a little bit older, and they're like, well, they're not as vital as the 25-year-old or the 30-year-old, so they can just,
Yeah. Play God.
What they call it, what was it?
Kathy, go about it now. Has you got the full clear?
Surplus population. They treat them like the surplus population, just.
Right. Has Kathy got the full bill of health now, or she's still got to go back for?
She gets checked up. She gets a checkup every 6 months just to make sure everything's good.
Yeah.
So she has to go back every 6 months. Doctor will check everything out, run the tests, and just to get another clean bill of health each time. And
brilliant. But it's a good system you've got, really. If you can afford to have this system, it's a good system, isn't it?
Yeah.
In America.
Yeah. They got some talented doctors here, but like you say, though, they're getting better now. They had the free health care that they set up for some people, but I don't know. There's no such thing as a free health care system, I don't believe, because not here in this country anyway. I know Canada has a pretty decent, from what I heard, a decent healthcare system. I could be wrong, but I think all their medication and everything is covered. Where here we have co-pays, we have
because you seem to see a lot of comedy shows make like jokes of going over to Canada to bootleg the medication back across, don't they? A lot of comedy shows. That sort of thing, like Trailer Park Boys and The Simpsons had an episode where they were doing that, where they were bootlegging the pills back across. So they must have a good system up in Canada. You're right.
I believe, I could be mistaken. I don't know if anybody's...
I think there must be something in it, Jeff, if they were making jokes about going over to Canada bootleg stuff. It must be better than he's getting in America, or it must be cheaper or something like that.
Yeah. I think also in Mexico they get medication a lot cheaper from there too as well.
Yeah. So you've got three lives on Wednesday, did you say?
Yeah, I got 3 lives. I got my normal AAA, the Aquatics Anonymous at 3:30. And then at 6 p.m. I got one with Chris from Stubbs Aquatics. It's a special on breeding fish. And then we have after that at, I believe it's 7 o'clock with, I have to double check it, but 7 o'clock with Stubbs Aquatics, and he has his premiere. And it's a breeding special of some of the stuff he's been doing with his fish.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a
one night for you. Yeah, you're going to have to have an early night. That's going to kill you.
That's all right.
Yeah.
I'll make it through it. And Sandy Doney says here, yes, Canada has good health care. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad too, because some of my favorite people are from Canada, like Sandy Doty. So good to see you.
Now, it would have been funny if you had to see us Joey from King of DIY.
Yeah. Right. Oh, thank you, Arnold, for that. Shared that. Very nice. And I think you'll be joining me on Wednesday, I believe, aren't you, Mal? I was going to
Yeah, if you want us to, I'll be there for you. I've said to you from the day you started it, Jeff. If you need us, I'll always be there.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say I'm always be there. Make myself sound like a superhero coming in to save the day there, didn't I?
Hey, you know what everybody needs to say?
I'm the super sub. I'm the super sub. So if you can't get no one else, I'll be your super sub. Come on, let's score that last goal.
Maybe I'll try swimming for a while, and if I start sinking,
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
Speaking of that the last one you did, the one when you had Andrew in the garden, God, the wheels come off big time on that one, Jeff.
Well, you know,
It just catches you on the back foot, doesn't it? And
it did, yeah. Here I was
just
the chat.
snowball.
I was wondering why we're, trying to say hello to people in the chat and nobody's responding. And I was like, something's not right here.
But after it happened, I was looking in the chat and I thought, well, we weren't really giving like positive indication. Me and Gil were like joking about like where you sort of thing, but we should have maybe said in the chat, you's on screen, what's going on. But we were just like joking about it, saying what you're doing for Christmas, because these obviously turn up.
Yeah, I seen that. I was like, what in the world? I thought
we're talking about total different things.
I thought it was that boring that everybody just wanted to talk amongst themselves.
Well, what had happened was Andrew had come into the chat and then he had left to go into your stream, and we thought, oh well, he'll sort it all out. And then we're just sitting there making jokes, where he is, with question marks, and then next thing you know, you just come on all flustered.
Yeah, I was at that point, I didn't know if I was coming or going.
But you had a bad week as well, didn't you? Because you
had the tornado, you had a bunch
of
flood in the basement.
Yeah,
you name it, everything was thrown at me that week.
Yeah,
it was a rough one. You know what? It's good to have that kind of a week. That way, you got good weeks and bad weeks. It makes the good weeks better.
Yeah,
moving forward.
Makes it like a starting point where you know you don't want to be there again, so you
be very careful and just make sure that you know you're live when the red.
We haven't pressed live.
Oh no, not again!
Not again! 2 hours wasted.
The big indicator now is I'll know the next time. You see where it says the red button that says end stream.
Yeah,
you'll know you're live if you see that. If it says if you keep seeing the blue go live, I thought that's odd. Something doesn't seem quite right.
When Andrew was setting this all up and he kept on inviting us in to show us what different things was, and so you need us to press go live now, just to wind them up. No, don't do that. Do it all again.
Sometimes those are the best lives, though. Sometimes a pop-up live is.
Yeah, I quite enjoy your pop-up ones.
I like doing those. What I do is I come down here. If I see something interesting happening in the fish room, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead. Just on the spur of the moment. That's
what the hobby's for. That's the niche, isn't it? We're here for fish.
Yep. See some really interesting things happening, and it's like, okay, you know what? Now is the prime time to either start shooting some B-roll or go live, and, make a video. Yeah.
I've got a few videos on the go at the minute where, well, you know how I just do everything on my iPhone. So I'm losing memory on my iPhone fast because I've got 4 videos on the go, so I need to try and start wrapping them up and making something. I've got loads of B-roll for each one sort of thing, and it takes up too much memory, so I need to start get them wrapped up and put together as a video. Speaking of that, it's my 100th video tomorrow.
Wow.
That's shocking. That's coming around quick.
Sure.
You don't realise how quick it comes around with just shorts and things there, I think.
Oh yeah.
So,
that's great. That's a great your centennial
I've been racking my brains to come up with an idea for a special one for the 100th. I thought, Nah, just do what you were going to do. Make it look special by not appearing.
I've often wondered if you did like a collage type video of your history from the beginning till then. Kind of like...
I would, Jeff, but the history of it is not that much, because for videos, I think I've only got about 36 videos, and the rest are shorts. And two live streams. That first live stream when I first come in the garage and pressed live. That was it.
And you could show maybe that 36 videos, you could put something together that would be, I don't know, I don't know. Of course, I don't have that kind of...
I would like to do it for 1,000. I think you'd see a difference in 1,000.
Yeah.
On 100, I don't think I've got enough under the belt to actually make a half-decent video out of it.
How many videos I have right now? I'm not sure. I haven't even looked. I haven't looked in a while. I haven't been keeping track of mine.
So what first made you pick up the camera then, Jeff?
Well, like I mentioned earlier, when I was watching the videos on here for a few years, and I was thinking to myself, I got my fish room down here, and I was like, I enjoy it, and I thought, maybe why not start my own channel?
Yeah.
So I just picked it up one day, and when I first got my 75-gallon tanks over here, this is during COVID. I mean, I never had this many tanks. This kind of grew pretty fast during from 2020 until now. I think I had like 4 or 5 aquariums in the house, and I was happy with 4 or 5. And I was thinking, when COVID came around, we were stuck in the house all the time. We couldn't go anywhere or do anything. So I was making these special treks and having deliveries brought here and stuff where I could get some friends over. We have to get all masked up, bring the tanks down, and get them set up. And I thought, well, you know what? I'll go ahead and start shooting a video. It was a crap, and it was just the beginning part of it. And then, I got to the point where it's like, I do enjoy expressing my hobby and showing my fish and, certain ways of doing things and whatnot.
What do you prefer doing, Jeff? Do you prefer like doing proper videos, or do you prefer like the live interaction sort of stuff what like the live stream brings?
I actually really like, and it's going to sound weird because I do a lot more lives now, but I actually enjoyed making videos better.
Right.
It's just, they seem harder for me to begin. They're harder for me to start because I'm trying to plan everything out, and that's something I'm learning for you.
Yeah.
The system. Like when I did my air system in here, I did a video, a little bit of a video series on that, showing it. But I think getting the ideas down and then deciding how long I want the video to be, and I got to start working on getting better thumbnails and all that, because watching yours, you have such great thumbnails that I need to learn the technology to do that.
So what do you use for your thumbnails? Is there any special apps you use? Because I just use what's on my iPhone.
Well, I do. My wife does the ones you see on there that do have thumbnails. She does them on a thing called Canva. Right. And so she helps me with that because I have absolutely no idea. I haven't the foggiest idea. I wasn't brought up with computers and, the software and stuff. So
computers, well, now it's at school, but you would do like pages and pages of writing to make a dot move from there to there on the screen. And I just thought, well, what is this will never take off computers. Who's going to want one of these? So I never done it. I took sports and took sciences like everyone else. And then once I left school, and then everyone was getting these jobs as computer programmers and things like that. And then I'll start listening now because she has me freezing me backside off on a building site, and they're making twice as much as me and sitting in the office, going in on their white shirt.
Yeah.
So, how wrong I was.
You're not climbing the telephone pole.
Computers will never take off.
100 degrees. They're sitting in an air-conditioned office, just kind of sitting back, watching the computer screen.
They don't, Bill Gates. There's no feature on it. That's my knowledge.
It's a big learning curve. It's a big learning curve for me. But I know there's simple programs and stuff that will help you. And I just need to take the time and actually sit down and learn the stuff. I'm not going anywhere. It's not like it's nothing that's going to happen overnight for me. It's going to be I'm here for the duration. So hopefully it'll improve.
I'm a firm believer in learn what you've got.
Yes.
I think basically I've had a computer before in the past, but I never really done anything with it. But once iPhones seem to come out, I just seem to latch onto it. Obviously, the apps grow with the kind of progress on iPhone sort of thing. Each update seems to bring a little bit more out of it. So all I use when I'm doing mine is I use iMovie for getting on a phone.
That's what I use too, but I haven't figured out a way to do the. Do you do your thumbnails on iMovie?
I do them on it's called Keynotes, where you do slide presentation. So I just make it as a fancy slide, and then export that as a picture into my pictures, and then just upload it as a thumbnail.
Oh, okay. Have you showed me that sometime? We can share the screen on.
Yeah, definitely. It's once you get a hang of it, you just think, well, why was I worried about other stuff when this does 99% of what I need done any case?
Yeah, that'd be a game changer for me. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, no about that, Jeff. The next time we're talking, we could really do it when we're doing like a live stream, but not be live sort of thing, just so we can just show each other's.
Oh yeah.
What you need to do, sort of thing.
Yeah, we could even do it live too if you wanted to. That'd be also interesting. You could share the whole screen.
I'm not teaching no one live. I'd lose my temper, Jeff. I hate teaching the daughter. I used to hate trying to teach her maths and that. I used to end up like when my teachers were like, "Shut up." I think Arnold's done 615 videos.
Wow.
That's a huge amount of videos, Arnold. What's been your favourite one, Arnold, out of the 615? Because it must be one that sticks out in your mind that you think, I was really glad I done that one and it stuck out. You got a favourite one? Have you got a favourite one you've done, Jeff? Just when he's having
yeah, I have one I think is probably my favourite one is when I set up my 40-gallon tank. And I did it with a different type of technique of my filming of it where you'd see me standing there and I'd be moving, all of a sudden I'd disappear and I'd come back, and I took the sponge filter and I squeezed it into the tank. They did a little bit of sound editing in it and made some sounds.
Yeah, I have seen that one. It's like a couple of different angles as well, isn't it? And
yeah, it showed the tank filling up at various stages, and it kind of made it a little more visually enjoyable.
Yeah,
I say that probably is my favorite one for me. But,
yeah,
I mean, it's not saying much, but I really have a big learning curve. Let's say but I really, I got the desire. I'm going to learn and try and do some really good stuff. So, I'm working on it.
Arnold's just replied there. His favorite one was his fish room tour.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah, it was good.
That was brilliant. I really, really liked it. Got a fantastic fish room too. Those blue acara fry he had.
Yeah,
they're beautiful fish. All of his stuff is really good.
DJ Guppy. DJ Guppy. I'm learning. My videos are rough. Doing one tonight. Trying to do it in English and in Spanish. All right. So also someone do it. Admittedly, his Spanish is better than mine. Yeah, he's probably talking about Mexicali.
Yeah.
Spread the good. Show your fish.
I go and watch his Mexicali's when he's doing the Spanish one too, because it's always interesting to hear the language, and watch him, and he's so precise in both the English and in Spanish.
Yeah, you're right.
And to listen to him talking like that, I don't know what he's saying really, But
there's odd words that you pick up that you remember from school when I was learning Spanish at school, and there's odd words.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be able to tell you exactly what he had said, but I could say he's asked where is this or that sort of stuff. If you know what I mean? Yeah. Don't dare start. You know what?
Yeah, I can pick up a few here and there, and Silver Creek says, yeah, probably Mexicali fish keeper. He does both and goes back and forth sometimes. Yeah, I've seen him do that too, where he'll do one video. And he'll have it, he'll start out like either in Spanish and he'll also go into English and then back and forth. And that's talent right there. I tell you, that's something that I've never, You speak another language, Mel, besides English?
No, I don't.
I don't either.
I struggle with English, to be quite honest. Yeah.
You and me both. You and me both.
Adam knows.
He also said, Arnold also says, I also like doing my unboxing sponsored videos. Yes.
Yeah.
I like those too. I like doing mine also, but I'm not very good at them yet. But I'm still learning. But Arnold does some really good unboxing videos, and it's great having the sponsorships. It really is.
All right. Arnold's got like a few sponsorships on the go as well. That'll always help you get a few videos out.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do have a new one coming. I'm not going to say what it is right now, but it should be arriving in about 3 to 5 days, according to the email.
Right.
Charming. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to start to rub my hands together.
Well, there was a company that had reached out to me, but they've never come into fruition yet. But fingers crossed it will. But I got a delivery the other day. But I'll show you what. Shop lights.
Hey,
so these come the other day for. Obviously, I needed shop lights to put in all my tanks, and I was watching Mexicali's video on shop lights, and I commented on one of these videos about them. I thought, I'm just going to do that myself, get shop lights, and then I'll just upgrade them if I need to, if I want to get more different kind of plants and all that sort of stuff. So that's what I had ordered. But in the meantime, I was still waiting for this order from this company I had reached out to it. So when the box come, I thought, it's finally come. Because these weren't supposed to be coming until next week, but they've turned up a week early. So I got dead excited, set up to do the unboxing, open them, I thought, that's my shop.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Those shop lights are nice. You're going to like it stuff really well.
But I think I had showed you the thumbnail I had set up already for it, didn't I? To show you when I was.
I'm not sure I've seen that yet. Did you send me that? I'm not sure. You might have. Maybe I'll have to look. I have to double check it. But
yeah, well, I had set up the thumbnail and done everything ready for this video for this light, but obviously it hasn't turned up. But yeah, see la vie. It'll come in its time if it ever does. You know.
Yeah, this next one do a really. My wife helps me with my thumbnails for the ones I do. She does the steam. Matches it pretty nice. And,
yeah.
But I gotta learn that. Like we mentioned earlier, I really am very eager to sit down with you and have you teach me how to do that. It's gonna be.
It's nothing you can do wrong. You know what I mean? You can I make like all little cartoon bits that I make as well. Like all my thingies. I do all that on that as well. It's very labor intensive because obviously it's not designed for that. But if you take a little bit from that, put it in an iMovie, add a bit, put it back into that, and like layer it, you make cartoons and stuff like that one I've done for that nitrogen cycle. That was all done on that.
I love that nitrogen cycle one.
That was fun. I started that as a joke, Jeff, and then I just thought, just run with it. You put too much time in it.
It was awesome. I've watched that probably at least 3 or 4 times.
Well,
I thought,
so you're the one.
I could only do something like that. And the voice, how you did the voice differently, that was really cool. I was like, man, that's so far advanced for me. I was like, dang. But
like I say, I just started as a joke. It had been a tiny little clip I was going to use in another video. I thought, just keep going, see how far you can go with it. And then the next thing I know, I was doing the full cartoon sort of thing on that. So,
Yeah, really it did well. I mean, I'm really great. People of educational videos, Adam McReynolds says, especially beginners. Yes.
yeah. But that's what I was thinking about doing for my video tomorrow was, I know everyone does water changes. I know everyone's got a different way of doing the water changes, so may as well do a video on how I do mine on the ones upstairs. Because obviously when it comes down here, I'm going to try and do something more elaborate like gills, where it's...
auto water change.
But if I show you what I have been doing sort of thing as a beginner, maybe that'll be me 100th video.
I might try that.
Bore you to death with a water change for the 100th video. Waterboard yes.
I bet people would be amazed how I do mine down here. I do it old school.
Do you?
Half old school. I mean, I still use the buckets.
Steve does as well, doesn't he? That tanked Steve.
Oh yeah.
Nuclear he's called now, but he likes doing it by buckets. Keeps them fit, he says.
That's what I do. I carry them. I do it to empty the tanks or empty the water out, but then I fill them with a hose.
Yeah. Do you just use normal garden hose, or you got special hoses? I know a lot of people tell you, can I use them? But
I used a garden hose for years and years, no problem at all. I don't think the
water's in long enough, is it?
What's that?
The water. I'm saying the water's not in the hose long enough to get contaminated off the polyurethane.
No. But that being said, though, I was trying to find a hose. See, I wanted to get a hose that was lightweight, where I could move it around. And see, the garden hose I get gets kinked up so badly that it was.
That's the only reason why I would go for the silicone hose. That's a bit thicker, just so it didn't kink up as much.
I got for RV. It's a white hose.
Yeah.
For drinking water, and it's only 25 feet long, but it's close enough where I can reach every tank to refill. And I'll take it.
Have you got an RV, Jeff? Are you?
No, I don't. But I got
you got the hose.
I picked up the hose because I was like, okay, it's got the same connector as a garden hose. So
all right.
Onto my sink down here in the basement, and I can go around and fill all the tanks up. It never kinks. It's perfect, and it's drinking water, so it's safe for the fish. I haven't got to worry about that. But the garden hose I had was a 50 footer, and it kept getting kinked up. And then I'd turn the water on, it wouldn't let nothing come out. I'd have to go and twist the hose just right, and I'd walk away, and it would re-kink. It was a pain. But the new one I got really does a good job. I like it. It's a pricey little hose, though. It was only a 25-foot hose. It was like $30.
When I come to do mine, just there is the soil paper coming down the wall there from the bathrooms upstairs and the toilets upstairs. Comes down there, but it comes off into like a wash area. So you've got your washing machine and tumble dryer.
Mm-hmm.
But break into that pipe there and use that as me water, exit water. When I move downstairs, and maybe just use a pump and a hose to that part there, from over here to there. That's probably how I'll exit it. And internal, getting the water back in, I might just run an individual line to each tank.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I mean, I was watching Gills, and Gills has went a bit tough for my liking with. He's got that heater shower thing, and he's got the hot and water, and you mix it right.
That's cool, isn't it? That's really neat how he's got that.
That's really good. I don't think I'll be going that far with mine. Mine's going to be Billy Basic.
Billy
a little bit better than what I've got.
Your idea of Billy Basic is years ahead of me.
Everyone, though. Sorry, Jeff, go on.
Your idea of Billy Basic, I mean, you got the skills, man. You got mad skills when it comes to yours. You and Gil both. I see you guys saying, well, this is just a basic. I'm looking at this, I'm like, my goodness. You guys do such a great job with your tanks. And
I think Silver Creek Aquatics, Tommy, he does a great job as well. I mean, he built his own house, didn't he? I built houses, but I have built them for other people just in sections where he's actually built his whole homestead.
Oh my!
I believe he is. I think.
I have a huge a huge amount of respect. Anybody that has those kind of skills, do the carpentry, the electrical, the plumbing, all that stuff. I mean, I'm the worst person in the world to put use tools. I've never had the skill. I've always tried to learn, but some people just don't have it.
No, you're right.
I don't.
My dad was the same. I think he done it a little bit low because if he made a mess of it, he never got asked to do it again, and that was his excuse. So we used to always make a joke on that. His toolbox consisted of a mash hammer, the big holes in the wall hammers. One of them and a 6-inch nail. That was his toolbox. So my mum would say, "Can you put this there? Can you put this picture in front there?" And out would come this big hammer, bang, straight through the wall. Right, I'll do it myself. You go sit back down, watch your sport, and you could see the giggle in his face. You just think you've got away with it for years, by just making a mess of it a few times.
Yep. Right. Elaine's
just joined. Just got back from a pathetic local fish shop.
Oh, I can tell you stories about a pathetic local fish shop. Oh yes, the one we have in our town here. It's a nice shop, but the way it's run, and the relationship that has grown over the past 40 years with this fish shop owner has got me sour on going there anymore. But yeah, I don't want to bore everybody with that. But it was a terrible situation.
Do you still use them or very
little?
Sometimes you're limited on you.
Yeah. Only time I go there is if there's something they do get stuff in that is hard to find. It's priced 5 times more than it should be priced most of the time when I go there.
It's not even competitive anymore.
Yeah. But what I've been doing most of the time I ever go there is I go there to meet other YouTubers and stuff. We meet there, and like my good friend Tara, I was mentioning before, we meet there, and we're going to do a collaboration video of the place and just talk about it.
Right.
We haven't done that yet, but we may still do that in the future. We're just kind of tossing the idea over, having like a collaboration type thing video.
Good, yeah. She's got some good skills as well, did you?
Oh yes.
That stained glass she's done, that's beautiful.
Oh yes. In fact, I got some here. I don't have it right here in front of me, but I'll show it on my Wednesday night show. She did a stained glass piece of art for me that is just beautiful and very talented, and she's also really good. Her aquariums are just beautiful. She doesn't say so. Of course, she wouldn't, because she's
very modest.
Very modest. But she is a plant expert, in my opinion, because they're just so beautiful.
Definitely.
She's helped me a lot with my plants. I mean, I've been in the hobby probably before she was born, but it doesn't mean that I know more than she does. And in fact, I would say that skill-wise and knowing fish and everything, she's probably here, and I'm probably down here.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I know the basics. I never claimed to be an expert of any kind, but when it comes to tanks and plants and stuff like that, she is really knowledgeable, and like you said, very modest.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep. Which is a very good. That's a very good trait, in my opinion. I think it's wonderful. Oh, look at this. Tara and Greg are part of my family, Jeff. Yeah, you know what? And this is funny you mentioned that, Arnold, because I told Tara and Greg even before, they brought me a generator when we had the tornado come through. But before that, even when I met them one time, I told them, I said, you know what? I'm adopting you formally right now as my sister, because my last sister had just passed away.
Yeah.
And they had sent me a bouquet of flowers, and when I met them next, I was like, she says, I'm so sorry about your sister. And we were talking, and I said, it's odd that you got your own family, and then you got family that, you have friends that actually be closer with than the actual family. She's been more of a sister to me
Then you sit there.
than my actual sisters were. So I told her, I said, I'm adopting you as my sister, and she accepted it. So there we go.
Yeah.
So I call her my sister now.
No, she's really nice. I mean, I don't think I've ever had a video where she hasn't commented, and it's always been a lovely comment.
Yes, absolutely.
It's not. I mean, we'll get in that stage where we'll just go, nice video, and thumbs up and things like that.
Yeah, she goes through. She watches.
Yeah, she watches it, and she'll pick up on little things that happen within the video and mention it in the comment. I wasn't expecting to make it that far through.
Yep.
Yeah, but no, she's really nice.
So I can see why Arnold says that Tara and Greg are part of my family. That's right. I agree, and the same for me as well.
Yeah. Well, I think that's when I first met you, wasn't it, Jeff? Well, I had watched one of your videos on a Haiga heater because I was trying to find a different style of heater to the tube ones you get where, and I had watched your video and I had liked and subscribed from that video, and then you liked and subscribed straight back, and I thought, well, that's a bit strange. Why would you do that just because I've liked and subscribed? So in any case, you had liked and subscribed, and I totally forgot about it. But then a live stream come up with yours when you were getting a laptop. Was it when you were getting a laptop or something like that?
Yeah. Jimmy from Jimmy P's Aquatics. They were due to the fact that my wife's iPad that I'm using right now, she uses it for work. So I was having a bit of trouble because the stream would go on for quite a long time, and she needed to get some work done. So I didn't want to put Andrew's live stream under any pressure, and I wasn't able to participate with it. So that's when I had left, and then Jimmy wanted to get me back in, so he arranged with some other YouTubers, and they got a laptop and they sent it to my house. So I can't use that on streams though because it doesn't have the power to. It would be moving like this all the time. It's just really choppy. But it's great for viewing videos and stuff, and I can, I really appreciate it.
That's the live stream that I first met Tora in, because you had mentioned something about your GH being high but your KH being low, and it says, "Oh, mine's the same. What do you do to remedy it?" But obviously you watch and you don't see all the comments.
Oh yeah.
And Tora answered, and she kept on trying to push you on the answer. And then me and Tora had a little bit of a conversation in the background.
That's these eyes here. I have a hard time.
Wait, I know exactly how hard it is now being on this side of the camera watching it. It's hard to try and stay focused on who you're talking to and get into the conversation. It's a skill. Hopefully I'm learning it, but hopefully.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But that's when I first met Tora. I think Chris Dubbin. In fact, I think it was Tora, Chris, and Andrew, because Andrew goes, "I'm from England." And I thought I was going to be with his being American. I thought I'm going to be the only English person in this. Yeah, if I went on the right live stream and things like that, and then, like I said, rest history.
Yep.
Because it is a good little hobby, and it is a lush little community. If you get in the right little clicks in the right community, it makes all the difference. It makes, because you can go down the road where, I think I've done a video on it, where you'll ask for help on something like Facebook and things like that, and you think, why did I bother? Why did I bother?
Yeah.
The first thing they say to you is, what's your order parameters?
Yeah. That's right.
What difference does it make? Well, if it's not zeroed ammonia, you think, well, it can be a little bit higher. These are parameters just set by the company that's making the test kits to sell you the test kits. The fish will survive in a little bit more.
That's right. I mean, the environments aren't going to stay. They don't stay flat.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
they just do that. They're constantly changing all the time.
Yeah. And you just think to yourself, but they always come with that stock answer. What's your pH? What's your sorts? What's your thing? I just want to know what this white spot is on my Corydoras fin and why does it look like it's a big blister? That's all I wanted to know. And then you get battered off them, and you just think, I wish I never asked.
Yeah.
Turned out it was a protein blister, and one of the head admin in the group told it straight away. But you've opened up a can of worms by asking, because they all want to be that group expert in that thing, and there's only a few that's actually are the expert. The rest of them should really just let the other ones deal with it.
Yeah.
But it's like a who can shout loudest in some of the ones on Facebook.
Yeah.
So I've stopped really asking on Facebook.
I've never asked.
I catch myself sometimes writing answers, and I think, not your place. Not your place to answer them.
You know, that's funny you mentioned that, because I've never asked for help on Facebook, but I was watching it was on a Pleco page on Facebook.
Yeah.
And they were talking about breeding plecos and stuff like that, and people were asking, the person was asking what you would do to entice your plecos to start breeding. Okay, so I got on there and I said, well, if people were answering how they would do it, and I went on and I decided, well, I'll go ahead and type my answer, how I do it. And I said that I just basically do a cold water change. I do a partial water change with cold water. Bring the temperature down a few degrees. I make sure I dechlorinate the water as I'm doing it. And some random Karen came on there, and that's why your fish are all dying. And I'm like, my fish are dying? Who are you? And it's like right out of nowhere.
Yeah,
it's a troll magnet, is what it is.
Yeah, that's what you're right. It is.
It's a troll magnet. I mean, she doesn't know me. She doesn't know my fish room.
Yeah.
It says, it came right out, and the first thing that came out of her mouth was, that's why your fish are dying, because you're not matching the temperature. I was like, no. I said, I'm a breeder. I breed plecos.
Yeah.
I breed and sell plecos. Oh, you think you're a big breeder then, she says. One thing, you can tell if somebody's picking a fight, they have nothing better to do with their life.
Yeah.
And that's what on Facebook, you get a lot of that.
Oh, definitely. And the thing is, when it comes to your breeding site, you'll probably know yourself, what your tank is like trying to breed is not what it's going to be like ever in the wild, is it?
Right.
In the wild, everything's there naturally for them. You're trying to replicate it the best you can.
Yep.
Try and simulate it.
Yep. The best thing to do is if you know the
and
store.
When it's one about temperatures for fish and things like that, you think, hold on, the fish is in a river. Do you actually know how many different temperatures there is within a river? If you went out with a laser thermometer in a river, you'd probably find anywhere 20 degrees difference from middle to thingy, and the fish would just swim through it. No bother.
Yep.
They will find that happy spot, and that's what they'll do, but they will tolerate quite a bit.
Yeah.
More than you'd actually think, isn't it?
There have been scientific studies when rainstorms come that usually induces them to water and stuff, so they just, figure it's
that's the reason why a lot of the new lights come with the thunderstorm setting, don't they, where they flash on in life?
Yeah.
I would never use it, but you can see why they put it in, but I'd never use it.
No.
It would do my head and never mind the fish's head in for that flashing all night.
Yeah. I know. I just turn the light on in the morning. The fish kind of like freak out a little bit. I'd get the heat on there. They'd be like, oh, But it's interesting.
Ritesh says, I consider myself a happy and healthy troll.
Happy and healthy troll, yeah.
I mean, to be quite honest, I'm a very sarcastic person, and you'll probably know when we're talking. I do like a good sarcastic person and kind of personality, but there comes a point where when you're typing stuff, it doesn't come across as sarcasm; it just comes as downright nastiness. So I've got to watch myself sometimes when I'm typing stuff, especially with my language barrier and things like that. I think there's been a few words that I've put in, isn't there, Jeff? If I'd ask what I'm on about.
Yep.
It's been an alright stream.
Yes,
Still got 14 in.
Yep.
I know Sandro's kept away, so we must have done alright.
Yes, I think we have. Definitely. Quiz went by really smooth. Leanne did a great job winning this week.
I think we'll have to give that credit to Andrew that it went so well because he set it up in the background.
Yeah. Yes, thanks, Andrew. That was you set it up nice. You set them up and we knocked them down.
Yeah. We've got plenty of banners going here. I'm just seeing if there's anything that we've missed. Let people know. Obviously, his fishy bingo was on hiatus the 10th of October. So come back the 10th of October, big bingo prizes. After his birthday celebration, so I think it's his birthday, isn't it? I believe it's the 3rd of October. I think it's Andrew's birthday, and I think he's going to take all out for a pub meal, carvery.
Do you remember which day in October that is?
Don't, but give 2 seconds, I'll tell you. October.
I think it's the 2nd, but I'm not sure if I remember correctly or not.
I think it's the 3rd.
The 3rd, maybe it's okay. I knew it.
3rd rings a bell.
3rd, okay.
You know why? I don't want to say it, but I know why it's not the 2nd.
Why is that?
I don't want to say.
Oh, I know why.
I don't want to say it because I don't want the card and present sent to my house.
Yours is on the 2nd. That's right.
On the
Okay.
2nd, yeah.
My father-in-law's is on the 2nd. Where he rest in peace.
I believe it is. His is on a Tuesday. Mine's on a Monday.
Oh yeah, okay. He's on the 3rd then.
Yeah.
Wow.
Couldn't have made 2 lads more different. Got the same baldy head, but that's where it ends. Yeah. That was mine's a Monday. Oh, got it. Bit disappointed now, Jeff. I've looked. I like mine on a weekend.
Oh yeah. Well, you just start.
You got any?
You start
got any plans for
the weekend and go all the rest of the month.
Well, the thing is, I'm not working at the minute. Auction might be by then. Oh. Yeah.
That's what I do with Kathy's birthday. When she has her birthday in April, it's the tail end of April, but I celebrate it all month for her. I make it last.
Yeah.
I'll do something special for her and say, well, it's still your birthday month.
I have to say my wife does that for me as well, and I should really reciprocate it, but I always just wing it on the last thing, and I should really try a bit harder.
Hmm.
Banner. Not banner.
Yeah. You checking the banners out?
I'm just wondering why that answer wheel's still on the. Trying to get rid of it. So I've got to go all the way back. Go all the way back in here to press that
Did you see
button.
that?
What was that?
Look on the screen. Ooh.
Happy birthday, young Andrew.
Ah, you bugger, you.
Donna, I hear what I said. You put me on the spot the other day as well on your live stream.
Yeah, it's the big
your
6
special Craig's catfish, and then you see his mouth is a better one. So no. I was like, please don't do vibes. Please don't do vibes.
Oh,
You do a good vibes impression as well.
yeah. I don't think so. Not this time. I'm not. I don't think I'm up to it today.
Yeah. The Craig's catfish one always takes it out of you as well, doesn't it? Your throat's a bit sore after that one. I thought I had COVID the next day after doing the impression.
Yeah, it's all in good fun, though. I hope you know, they know it's all in good fun and out of respect. You know.
Yeah.
Arnold says here, Jeff, Tara, and Greg are my 2 boys, auntie and uncle, mate. Yes, they are, and they are the salt of the earth. Salt of the earth.
Are the auntie and uncle in real life, or adopted auntie and uncle.
I believe adopted. I'm not sure. I'm sure he'll let us know.
Yeah.
You know what, though? I guess it could be the same thing. Whatever's in the heart is in the heart, right?
I think he might be 61. I think, is he not already 60?
He'll be 60.
Oh, he will be 60, will he?
Yeah, 60, yep, it's the 60th.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good for 60.
Yeah.
He's had an easy life. Obviously, we've been carrying him all the time. That's why we look old and haggard. We've been carrying him.
Yes, that's right. If I shave my mustache, if I shave my head, though, I might look younger. I don't know.
I don't know, Jeff.
I don't know. You can't shave the face.
Mine just go like that. I was just waking up one day and thinking, I'm sure I used to have hair, but my forehead was a massive M like that. Oh, I'll just get rid of all of it.
Well, you know, one good thing though is as we get older, I still feel young. I still feel, happy. I feel good.
Uh-huh.
So the gray hair is bothersome. I got to admit, I like it. I do not like the premature graying, but
that's why I shaved my beard for, Jeff, because I get 2 bits there to go like super white. The ideal coming up to Christmas, that could have been my job, but I bought myself Santa Claus, I could have done that.
Right? Yes. Well, I think we had a really good stream today, and
yeah, I think if we do any more, we're just really stringing it out, aren't we?
I think so. I think we covered for you pretty good, Andrew, and I hope you're having a great time on your trip.
Yeah.
And down in Cornwall, and I know we didn't meet your quota of 3 hours, but it's I think
but we're best.
Yeah, we did our best.
Yeah.
Yep, we're still learning our streaming legs. We're still getting our.
Look at Ritesh there. Have you seen what Ritesh is saying just before we go? There's no wonder he did so well in the quiz.
What did he say?
Andrew looks late 40s. No wonder you do so well in the quiz. He must email you all the answers. That's how you get them so quick, Ritesh, with answers like that.
There it is. He's not here this week, so that's the reason why he didn't do as well as Leanne did. I'm kidding, Ritesh. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, Arnold says, Mel, could you please drop my email address to Jeff? That would be great.
I will do that straight away as soon as the stream's over. I shall do that there.
Yes, and I'll send you a return email. Then you'll have mine as well, Arnold.
I think have I got your email address though, Jeff?
I'll give you mine.
I was just going to say we're going to need it sometime in the future, aren't we? If we're going to try and do it
after the stream, we'll go ahead and I'll just on Messenger, I'll just pop it over to you.
Here's Jimmy P. 2 hours is good. That'll do, mate.
Yeah, it is. That's right.
Has he got any outro videos?
I think he does. I believe. Would that be under?
Found it. I think I found it. Press that a bit too early. Do you want to say goodbye first, Jeff?
Everybody, thank you so much. Andrew, I hope you and Donna are having a fantastic time in Cornwall, and we will see you folks very soon. If you want to check me out on Wednesday, we have the AAA meeting.
Yeah.
And then there'll be a later stream on Wednesday. This is on the 20th, by the way. Then Stubbs Aquatics at 6 o'clock with him. And then after that, we have a 7 o'clock on his channel. So we got 3 streams right in a row. Should be a bit of fun. And Mel will be with me for the AAA. And it'll be fun.
If you can get anyone better, I'll slay.
We'll see. I might even try. I can always try to go solo too, and then we'll see what happens.
It'll not take much. It'll not take much to get someone better than this.
No. You're great, man. You're great.
Right. So we'll call it a night.
We'll call it a night. Good night, Debs, and
good night, everyone.
Take care now. Bye-bye. Thanks, Mel.
Oh, thanks, Leon. Speak to you later. Ta-da!